let's get into the NBA, man. Let's talk about the Philadelphia 76ers. I expect this to not go right, but I didn't expect it to go this bad. Right now, the Philadelphia 76ers are not in the playoff chase. If the playoffs start there, it wouldn't even be in the play-in.
Boy, they in the number one pick chase.
Yeah, they're in the number one pick discussion right now. They're 3-13. They are 1-7 on the road, 2-6 in home. They have lost. They're 2-8 in their last 10. They have been ridiculously bad. You've got team meetings happen. We've got guys like Tyrese Maxey calling out Joel Embiid and saying, you know what? You need to be to stuff on time. We know you're a vet and you former league MVP, but I'm telling you to show up on time. Paul George doing Paul George things, not being healthy, going on his podcast and being mad at Clippers fans for booing him. A whole bunch of mess. What do you see as a main problem in Philly? And do you think it can get any better, or this is just what the rest of the season is going to be?
I mean, I don't even think there's a main problem. There's like a lot of problems. I mean, injury is one, obviously. I mean, but at this point in time, when you look at Joel Embiid and Paul George, like these guys just be hurt. So if you're going to build your team around Joel Embiid and Paul George, this might be what you deal with. But then Embiid going to the Olympics this summer and then coming back. Like, how did you allow him to play in the Olympics? I don't.
But we were asking that question too, because remember the Clippers told Kawhi,
so Kawhi chill out. So like, if he wasn't gonna be ready to start the season, and then the man said, I don't foresee myself playing back-to-backs for the rest of my career. Nuts. So how you gonna even build chemistry with your guys? Then you got Maxey, who is a young guy coming into his own. Like Maxey been looking like a superstar some nights out there. Then you got, Jared McCain, a young guy. I guess you got a lot of guys out there, and I feel like guys are hooping for themselves. Like Jared McCain trying to put himself on. Maxey, he got his money, but does Maxey have his own money yet?
I think Maxey got paid. Let me Google that real quick while you keep talking.
Yeah, I think Maxey
got paid.
I think he got paid, but you got guys out there going for theirs, and you also trying to work new guys in. So I don't foresee how
he signed the extension in July. 5 years, $204 million.
Fair, but he's still trying to establish himself. So it's just like a lot going on. And then also with Embiid, I mean, he's not the youngest guy of all time. No. And I've always said with Embiid, with his injury history, I mean, you got to think when he came to the league, he missed 2 years with, I think it was stress fractures in his foot. So he's a guy that's, once you keep getting hurt more and more and more and more and more, and they're lower extremity injuries, sometimes you don't have it like you once had it. He's going to always be able to score the ball, but defensively, I don't think he's been some dynamo defensively, honestly, like a few years to keep his G with you. So, this may be a little bit regression from him, also trying to work back in basketball shape. So, I don't know. I think there's a lot going on in Philly. And, at like a certain point in time, maybe it might be time to punt the season. Maybe you know what, y'all go get healthy. We get us a pick. Let's say you end up, getting an Ace Bailey, a Cooper flag, and want to try it again next year or something like that. Because the way it stands right now, 3-15? Bro, you're going to have to start going on like 10-game win streaks. And then 8-game win streaks. And with the way, the injuries are working out for them, I don't know if that's going to happen. So I think it's dark in Philly. I think it's genuinely dark in Philly.
Yeah, and that's the problem, too, because you paid these guys. You know what I'm saying? And now it's not like they're supposed to be, in this situation, And I just kind of feel like the Paul George thing really kind of pissed me off about the being mad at Clipper fans. Like, what do you think about those comments?
The Paul George thing that pissed me off was he said, I was mad the Lakers was double teaming me because I was coming back from injury and I was just trying to hoop. Gee, what are we doing, bro?
What are we doing?
So you mad the Lakers trying to win a basketball game? We supposed to just let you score 30? You getting paid $200 million. Figure it out.
Yeah.
They pay you to solve riddles. Solve them. So I don't know. Just Paul George and the podcasting. It's just a lot going. Jared McCain dancing on TikTok. Now ain't nothing wrong with what he doing. But he over there dancing on TikTok. PG over there podcasting. Like, I don't know, It's just like a lot going on over there. And just PG, a lot of PG's issues is just PG himself.
What I want Joe Biden to do before he leaves office is to put an executive order and ban active athlete podcasts. Unless you're retired,
shut up.
You should not have a podcast. It looks bad for everybody. I said in the summer, The CJ Stroud need to stop talking. And now he out here causing game losing safeties and throwing to niggas nowhere near the ball. We're seeing the same thing with basketball. And I'm tired of it. Ban the in-season part. I think the only person who get away with it is Draymond. Draymond still hoops. And if Draymond, and also Draymond doubles down on the goofy stuff he does.
Not even that, man.
So that I respect it.
Draymond is a 4-time champion, proven, and he's working on his second life. PG, you are 3-15. You should be in the gym. You don't need to have no podcast equipment. You need to be finding a gym in every city you go to.
So cool.
Triple double hat trick, I know the code too. Ice trade, go for trade, yeah we cold too. Getting paper on these player haters, old news. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not